So
User
basically,
and ID, by the way.
how it works, like you are on the gate, you have your smart bombs, you're placing them around.
Oh no,
As I
it's an
presume?
active module on the ship. Like, so you just when you push the button to activate it, you just get an aura. It like pulses out from your ship, a damage pulse, and every time it
So
cycles, it
nice.
pulses it out.
Warp drive active.
Yeah,
It's not.
okay.
It's not
And
like
then, like, if you're in
bombs.
the radius, if you're in that radius, then you are get hurt.
Yes.
Yes.
And basically, it doesn't matter if you're like cloaked or not.
Nope.
Nope.
No. Gets through cloak.
They
Invisibility does not
they-
equal invincibility.
yeah the gate cloak. There, you're immune while you're in gate cloak, but as soon as you uncloak, yes, you'll get damaged. But regular cloak, yeah, it'll blow you up.
And like usually when you are with the smart bombs hunting, you leave them to be all the time, or you're waiting until the newt or enemy like will pop up on the local or like on the grid on the something, and then you click it.
So there's a couple of ways they do it, but mostly you're set up at a specific distance away from the gate, so that way you're within range of the smart bombs for anything that either comes into the gate or comes out of the gate. And
Mhm.
as they're landing, because you can start damaging them while they're even before they're out of warp, and then basically you kill. If you do enough damage, you kill them before they get to the gate. But it's a limited space, so if you have a bookmark like next, like
Instant.
behind the gate, or if you warp in from a different angle, then you can get around them. So if you think that so especially like Amazon and other heavily camped systems, going to a planet or a moon first and coming in at a different angle can most of the time get you from not getting smart bombed, unless they have a really good setup.
Yeah, Amazon is the one because it's Friday night. Oh yeah.
Yeah, not a good time to to go through
Jump.
Amazon.
Yeah, because it's just like but again, like if you it's evading Amazon is just like two more jumps additional. And what does dictars mean?
Interdictors.
They're just bubbles in
Bubble-
space that prevent you from moving in warp. So if you run into them, it's pretty much like sticky paper, where you have to pry yourself off of the bubble in order to re-engage warp. They're just spheres in space that prevent you from moving.
Yeah, I've had that experience. Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, that's a wonderful time. I remember the first time I got stuck in one, I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this?
I remember the last time I was also jumping like from Dita to NG, and there was like I'm just jumping in, and there was somebody also jumping in, and they're bubbling it. And I was like, fuck.
It's
Like
more terrifying when you see them initiate the bubble when you come into system. That's more scary because you know there's no chance. Like you're fucked.
Yeah,
but like
I've had that. You jump through gate, you see a bubble appear around you, you just go, oh fuck.
Oh well.
for me it was okay because I was in the Astero. I got my
Yeah,
cloaking stuff on.
if you've got a nullifier as well, then you can get out of it. But
Yeah, but like
if you're
I didn't
doing the
have
stupid like I do
nullifier.
sometimes,
Yeah,
I didn't
cloak.
What are
have
the
Nullifier.
downsides to using a nullifier? Because I know if you use cloak, it hurts your targeting. What happens if you use nullifier? Just like
So a nullifier will. The negative downside is you can't put as many drones on your ship, which honestly isn't a problem because most
yeah,
times you're going to use a nullifier on a ship that drones doesn't matter.
true.
Um, but the big thing with a nullifier is yes, you can negate the bubble, but if your align time is still too low, you can still get caught and pointed.
Yeah, if you have my shitty align time, you're fucked. If you have like a 6-second align time, oh boy.
No, I
So,
have like
yeah.
one. with
This
my
is also where you then
arrow.
need to get into other tricks as well. Like, so it depends on what they've got in the gate, right? If they've got a fast interceptor, you're probably going to be in trouble. But if they don't have a fast interceptor and you have a cloak, like especially if you're flying something that can covert ops cloak, what you can do is align cloaked. You can punch your interdiction nullifier while you're cloaked and
Oh,
warp.
can you? Oh, but that's assuming if you have a
You
cloak.
you have
or
you
an
have to
interdict.
uncloak
Do you have to
first.
uncloak?
Yeah.
'Cause-
You can act so if you aren't going to cloak, you can activate it um while you're in gate cloak.
That's it. Yeah, that's where I'm getting confused. Yeah. But either way,
Yeah.
yes, you can effectively, if they don't, because what they'll do is if they've got a fast interceptor and you cloak, because there is that split second where you decloak before your cloak activates. If they can
Yeah.
get close enough to you, like get a good line on you, and you're
All
not
they have
fast
to do
enough,
is track you. You're fucked.
yeah, they'll just try and crash into you and decloak you, and then they'll point you, and then you're screwed either way. But if
If you're if
if
you're in
you
something
can,
fast, if you're in something fast that can cloak, like an Astero or Prospect or something like that, you can cloak and like immediately align yourself down, pilot yourself down or up, and a lot of time they will hit if they use the trick to click orbit, which will keep them going in the same direction where they last saw you. They'll keep
Yeah.
going straight, and if you can clear the 2K range, you a lot of time then they're just going to start looking for you, and you can.
Yeah,
Okay,
so my
very
Astero has 1.73 second
Well,
alignment.
yeah. So your best bet with that is if you've got a nullifier on it, what you do is when you've got your gate cloak, you punch the nullifier and then you immediately click warp,
yes, if you got
and
a
you will
fast
get
line
away.
like that, yeah. Anything like 3 seconds or lower, yeah, you can usually get away. Just make sure you're careful to warp to something that you can then cloak back up around.
Yeah,
And
ideally a station with tether or a random
yes,
celestial, and then bounce around until your nullifier is available again and your cloak is available, and then approach the gate from a random direction.
yep,
A very important thing here is that remember that when you jump through a gate, you have 60 seconds of cloak. You have a full minute to look around you, assess your situation, and come up with the best plan.
yep. And a
That
lot of people
depend.
really freak about that because you
Yeah,
have time.
yeah, you have that time to stop and think. And
Yeah,
depending on what
1
you're
minute,
flying
yeah.
as well, right? Like you might want to, you might realize that crashing the gate is the best option. I believe you can pre-overheat your mid slots, right? So if you've got prop mod on,
I don't have
pre-overheat it.
thermodynamics yet.
Okay,
Get
Need to.
thermodynamics
get
right now.
thermodynamics.
Yes,
Right
that's
now.
like
Just put it at the
that
top
is
of
a
your queue.
It's like
required
bare
skill.
minimum PvP.
Yeah,
Even moving, hauling, like so nice.
It's so useful for so many things. So yeah, first thing you do, overheat your prop mod. If your plan is to crash the gate, right? Overheat your prop mod, and then just ram into the gate as fast as you can and pray that you get there before they can stop you. Because then you can start playing gate games with them, and maybe like you can survive long enough for your friends to arrive, or maybe they'll make a mistake. If you can get them to aggro on one side of a gate, they can't follow you through briefly, and then you can get away on the other side. These are all things that would normally be covered under the welcome to null PvP type class that we used to have. I don't know if people still do that or not. I haven't seen it pinged
I
recently.
was in the last one. That was pretty cool.
I think Aris did one.
If you want to run,
Gee,
one set one up, man.
Give me 1 second. I have a phone call. I'll be right back.
I will not run it because I am largely repeating secondhand information. Like other people understand this better than I do. It would just be like me half remembering someone else giving it. That's no good for anyone.
So, Mercy, I did just say it